I've done 3 different days of the injections, and now I'm coming in for an ultrasound and blood work today. I'm back from my ultrasound and blood work appointment this morning, and the doctor said that there were not as many follicles this time, but he's going to be increasing the medication for me starting tomorrow, so we're remaining optimistic. I've now done 4 nights of injections of 11. I'm definitely feeling in it right now. As you can see, I'm looking pretty tired, not sleeping very much, but just trusting the process right now. It is not an easy one and kind of hard to describe if you've never gone through it before. The fact that I can feel my ovaries all the time, like I've never felt them before. And I honestly just can't wait for that feeling to end. I'm currently trying to get myself hyped for night 5 of injections. Tonight, I have to increase the dose of one of my medications, and I have to take a 3rd injection. And I'm just so physically uncomfortable. It feels like my ovaries are gonna fall out of my body, which is such a weird feeling. Like whenever I walk around, it feels like it's just gonna drop out because it's so heavy. And I'm just so exhausted, and I feel like an emotional train wreck. This is so hard to go through and such a weird experience. I'm now 6 days into the injections. Yes, I'm looking tired because I was up from 2 a.m. until like 4:30 a.m. last night with just really severe nausea, and now I'm getting cramps. This is no fun, but I'm so deep in at this point, there's no turning back. One thing that I wish I filmed yesterday, and every day that I go into the doctors, I always make the doctor and the nurse laugh. So yesterday I told the doctor and the nurse when they asked how I'm feeling, I said that I'm in my beached whale or pot-bellied pig era. And then when the doctor says, well, it's not how you look, and I said, no, it's a state of mind. And then also yesterday, I had to bring in one of my medications because I wasn't able to get the syringe off properly. And I had tried for like 10 minutes. Now, mind you, I had done like 3 or 4 injections because I couldn't get all of the medication out at that point for one of them. So it's usually 3, but it was 4. And I was so tired. I was like, you know what? I'll just bring it in. I'm sure they're going to be able to fix it. I hope I didn't break this thing because this medication's expensive. Literally in 5 seconds, maybe even less, 1 second, she twists it off and then just cracks up laughing. So I'm glad that I can bring some laughter into these people's lives. And if you're hearing that scratching sound in the background right now, it's because my cat makes that weird scratching sound around his dish when he's eating. But anyway, that's my update. I'm now more than halfway through doing these injections. And yeah, that's where we're at. Now done 7 rounds of injections. I'm still hanging in there. I would describe myself as feeling like a human pincushion and still feeling like that beached whale or pot-bellied pig status, but it's definitely feeling good to be closer to the end of this journey of the approximately 11 days that I'm going to be doing this. Sleep is still really hard. The injections last night were surprisingly not painful, so I'm crossing my fingers that tonight also won't be too bad. Still just taking it pretty darn easy. It's a big morning this morning because I'm going to the doctor. They're going to do an ultrasound and blood test and tell me when my egg retrieval surgery is going to be. I'm hoping it's going to be Wednesday, but it could be Thursday or Friday. So let's find out. Waiting for my ultrasound to find out when the egg retrieval procedure is going to be. There's the screen over there, and just waiting for the doctor to come in. I'm also going to be showing him this funny image or set of images that I created that really demonstrate how it feels to be at this point. Honestly, I've already peed twice since I got here. It's just pushing down on my bladder so hard. It's kind of difficult not to pee like every 5 minutes. But anyway, here we are, feeling hopeful. Made it through 10 nights of injections at this point. So I was actually only 9 days into injections, not 10. Today will be my 10th. I have to do the injections again tonight, then tomorrow I do the trigger shot, and on Thursday, that's when I will have the egg retrieval. My nurse is so funny. She wrote like very specific instructions so I don't forget that this is for my butt that I have to do tomorrow. So that's my update for today, and I'm excited for this egg retrieval to be over with on Thursday. Tonight is the night of the trigger injections. So You can see that I have them laid out here. I'm letting one of them, which is refrigerated, get to room temperature before I do it. I haven't filmed myself every time that I've been injecting myself. It's just too much for me to do, honestly. But finally, at the point when I get to do the last 2 injections for myself before my egg retrieval procedure. So these have to be timed. I have to do them at 7:30 p.m. At least that's when I have to start it. So probably by 7:40, I'll be done. If not much sooner, just depends about how quickly I can get through them. One of them is going in my abdomen where I've done all of my injections to this point, and the other one goes like in the outer hip kind of butt area. And then thankfully I get a little break from injecting myself. I don't have to do that again now. And then the retrieval is going to be on this Thursday morning. Today is Tuesday. So tonight, 7:30, doing these trigger shots, which is in less than 30 minutes. And then Thursday morning, I'll have the retrieval done. Can't wait for this to be over. Morning of my egg retrieval procedure. I'm here really early in the morning. I had to get up at like 4:30 this morning, and now I'm just waiting it out. It's taken me 2 days to film this, but on Thursday I had the egg retrieval. Today is Saturday. I am sitting here with a heating pad on, not feeling great. I'm not gonna lie, the cramps are pretty bad, and I feel like I have these tight fists inside me that just will not ever let up. So I'm just resting as much as I can, but honestly, this is probably the hardest part so far, is recovering from the egg retrieval.